majored in business and communication. I told the professor that I'm really gonna make it. He said, well, how much money you trying to make? I said, I'm trying to make a lot of money. He said, well, when you graduate, you're gonna make $250,000. And I said, not me. I said, I'm gonna make $1 million. Come on. And the professor said, how you gonna do that? I said, you gonna teach me? He said, okay, what is McDonald's selling? I said, Big Macs. He said, wrong. I said, what he selling? He said, he's selling consistency. When I figured that out, everything that I did from that day on was based on consistency. No matter what you do, consistency is the key to success. Them hamburgers, those Big Macs, it's been the same everywhere. That's why they make billions and billions of dollars. The consistency. When I figured that out, I graduated. I was ready to go. I majored.
Yeah. I'd like to welcome everybody to my podcast, man. I am your gracious host, Jupiter 9. And I'd like to welcome everybody to my podcast. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you haven't did so yet, please check me out on YouTube. Know what I mean? I am Jupiter 9 Podcast Show on YouTube. And subscribe to me, man. Know what I mean? Because a lot of people have YouTube. Know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really go on podcast platforms and check out podcasters, but pretty much everybody has a YouTube channel, know what I mean? And check me up on YouTube, know what I'm saying? And subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. But thank you for tuning in, man. That was the boy, not the boy, but the man, Master P, man. Know what I mean? One of the great businessmen of, hip hop, not only hip hop, just a great businessman. Know what I'm saying? And I want to give Master P his flowers in this episode, man. Know what I mean? And just say thank you, Master P, for putting down the blueprint and continuing to teach people how to get that bag, man. You know what I'm saying? And with that clip that Master P was talking about, he was talking about consistency. And a lot of people don't have consistency. They want everything out of life, but they're not really willing to put in what it takes each and every day to achieve their goal. And a lot of people, give up easily. A lot of people, don't start what they finish. Another guy who said a great quote, he said, start what you finish. And that was Kevin Hart. He said, start what you finish. Don't give up. Start what you finish. Finish the race. You know what I mean? And, it's a very, very true message. It's a message. It's something that's so simple. It's something that people miss out when they're trying to do something on their own. You know what I mean? Like, everybody in this matrix and in this system, we all been taught to be workers. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's really been taught to be a business owner, to, do things on their own, to get money on their own. You know what I mean? To be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's been really been taught that very, very important word, consistency. And it's very important. It's something that a lot of people skip over when they're trying to jump into the world of podcasting, maybe, or jump into the world of affiliate marketing. You know what I'm saying? Or anything they're doing online. They kind of skip over that. You know what I'm saying? You get a lot of people who, try to sell people pipe dreams and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? But they don't never tell people that you have to be consistent in order to win. You dig what I'm saying? And if you're not consistent, you're not going to get anything out of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many times I've failed that stuff, but I don't give up. That's the difference between me and the next person. I don't give up. I keep going until I get it. You know what I mean? No matter how many times I fall, no matter how, there'd be times where I'd be down and out, but I jump right back. It's like, all right, let me improvise another plan, because maybe the plan that I had in the beginning wasn't the right plan. So let me figure out another plan that might work. You know what I mean? And so that's what I do. You know what I mean? I just keep pushing, keep striding. I try to write things down now, you know what I mean, to reach my goals. But that's something too that you can do to help you in achieving your goals, your financial goals, or whatever you're trying to achieve in life. is write your stuff down. You know what I mean? What goals you trying to set for the new year, or what you trying to set within 6 months, within 5 years. Like, you know what I mean? You should have goals, and you should have a plan. You know, a lot of people run into stuff and they don't have a plan. They don't have a purpose. They think that, you know, things are built overnight. You know what I mean? And, you know, I always use this example because I have I don't know them, but I have a personal connection with them because, you know, Griselda, you know, of course they're from Buffalo, New York and all that, but I know Benny's story personally because I knew somebody who was connected to Benny. You know what I mean? I used to work with a cat who used to rap, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say his name or whatever, but he knew Benny, you know what I mean, from around the way. And, you know, he used to tell me that Benny wasn't nicer than him and all that stuff. You know, hip hop is competitive. You know what I mean? No matter what level it is, you know, people are competitive. So my man was like, you know, Benny's not nicer than him and all that. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I never heard of Benny up until, you know, I seen an article with him in the Buffalo newspaper. You know what I mean? They had an article of him in the newspaper at the time. And I think this was around 2006 or 7 or something like that. You know what I mean? And I started checking out his music. I'm like, yo, this cat is dope. You know what I'm saying? At that time, he was more on some, you know, Dipset vibes back then. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dipset influenced everybody. You know what I mean? When they were at their peak and doing their thing. So he had a more of a Dipset flow back then. You know what I'm saying? But he was ill. Like, you know what I mean? He can spit. You know? And just, you know, Benny been doing this a long time. Benny. And I'm talking about Benny the Butcher. People know him as Benny the Butcher. We know him as 2 Chain Benny. Like, you know what I'm saying? He used to walk around with the Buffalo chain. Like, you know what I'm saying? The gold Buffalo chain and all that. But I don't know if, you know, the reason why he changed his name is because of 2 Chainz, or, you know what I mean? It could have been a situation like that. But, you know, I remember, you know, Benny, you know what I'm saying, going up to people's windows and just start spitting. You know what I'm saying? That's what he used to do, you know what I mean, before he really took off. And Benny been doing this for a long time, and he just now getting his recognition in 2023. I'm talking about, this is 2005, 6, 7, and now it's 2023. He's been rapping since then, and he's just now getting his recognition just now in 2023. Do you know how many years that is? Count it up. If Benny would have stopped and gave up, know what I mean? Would Benny be where he's at today? Yes, of course, you know, signing the shady records helps. You know what I'm saying? But you still got to put in the work. It's just not like, you know, cats got the deal and whatever, and didn't put in the work. Griselda put in the work. You know what I mean? They put in the work. So it wasn't just, you know, signing the shady. Yeah, that helped. You know what I'm saying? Of course it helped. But it took them putting in the work, consistency. They've been dropping music since they got signed to Shady. You know what I mean? I don't know if they on Shady now, you know what I'm saying, as a group, but I know Benny got to deal with Def Jam, or is it Rock Nation? One of them, I don't know. I think it's Rock Nation, Def Jam. I don't know. I don't follow people's money like that. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. But, you know, yeah, them cats, man. Now, I didn't know about Conway. I didn't know about Conway. And I didn't know about West Side Gun. I mean, I knew about Benny, though. You know what I'm saying? Because my man put him on. My man told me about him, you know what I mean? That I work with. That I used to work with. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Benny been grinding all that time, man. Non-stop, you know what I'm saying? And he had bumps in the road where he would get locked up, you know what I mean? Locked up, you know what I'm saying? He'd be locked up for a year, 2 years or something like that, something short or whatever. I believe he did time in the feds, man, but none of that stopped him. Consistency. He got out and he went right back to it, man. You know what I mean? he went right back to what he loved doing, which is rapping, hip hop. You know what I mean? And you cannot say that Benny's not one of the illest out right now. You cannot say that. I'm starting, you know what I'm saying, not because I'm biased and I'm from Buffalo, you know what I mean, that I'm biased and all that. If you can spit, you can spit. T.I., one of my favorite rappers, man. You know what I'm saying? Ludacris is a spitter, yo. Come on. You know what I mean? 8-Ball and MJG. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to make this a biased thing about, I like spitters. Straight up. If you can spit, you got my attention, you heard? Straight up, man. Straight up. Like, I like people who can spit. You know what I'm saying? Cassidy, spitter. Styles P, Jadakiss, spitters. I don't care where you from. If you can spit, you can spit. You know what I'm saying? It's just so many spitters, man. Don't get that look. You know what I mean? And that's why, you know, the whole thing with Griselda is so great, because people really mess with their music, man. Conway, spitter. Conway, man. Man, come on, man. Like, come on. But Benny, I don't know. I just like Benny's style a little bit better than Conway. You know what I mean? Conway can spit too, but I don't know. I just gravitate more to Benny's style. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I think because he's a little bit more, he's a little bit more diverse than Conway. You really can't put Conway on a club record, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, Benny can do a club record. Benny can do a female record. Benny can do a street record. Benny can do the drug dealing record. Benny can do a serious record. You know what I mean? He's more diverse, a little bit more than diverse to me. This is just my opinion. You know what I mean? I'm not hating on neither one. Both of them are ill, but I think Benny is just a little bit more versatile than Conway. You know what I'm saying? And then, West Side Gun, he's not really a spitter. He's just more of he reminds me of who the West Side Gun? It's more like, like Diddy type thing. You know what I'm saying? He's just he can spit a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And it's possibly somebody might be writing his stuff, but he reminds me of Diddy a little bit. You know what I mean? He's not dancing or nothing like that, but he's the one that the flashy cat in the group. Like, you know what I mean? Everybody's got the flashy cat, Wu-Tang had Ghostface. He was like the flashy cat, with the style, and he had the designers on and all that. No, I mean, he was the more, flashier one out the group, Ghostface. So that's who West Side Gun remind me. Not lyrically, but like far as like how he moves, like he's the flashier one of the group. You know what I mean? But Benny, man, that's what Master P was talking about. Consistency, man. Don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Just because something didn't work out in the beginning when you started, don't mean when you get to the finish line, you want to achieve what you're looking for. You dig what I'm saying? And that's what Master P was talking about. Man, I love Master P, man. You know what I mean? These hip-hop artists, man, let me tell you something, man. If it wasn't for Master P, none of you cats would be getting money. Straight up and down. You cats would still be getting 1980s money. You heard? If it wasn't for Master P putting down the blueprint. This cat got all his masters, man. Well, I think he recently just sold all his masters or something like that, but he had all his masters, man. Master P put down the blueprint for a lot of cats. A lot of cats want to hate on Master P and all that, talking about he broke back. Master P is not broke, man. Master P would never be broke, man. I don't know where people get this stuff talking about, you know what I'm saying? Master P broke, this, that, and the third. Maybe he don't have the money he once had. You know what I'm saying? People don't understand the responsibility that comes with having a lot of money. You heard? Like, people don't understand, once you get to a point where you got a lot of money, people don't understand the vultures that come after. The vultures you got to keep off your bread. The saying is, it's easy to make it, hard to keep it. You know what I mean? You got the IRS in your pocket, and then you probably got, family members you haven't heard from in 10, 20, 30 years all of a sudden pop up and now you family. You know what I'm saying? Because you got some money. And there's no telling how many artists he helped out, how many people on the street he helped out. You know what I mean? How many bills he was paying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people want to just talk dirty and crazy about Master P. You know what I'm saying? Because his son flipped out on some I don't know what that was about, man. You know what I'm saying? To me, Little Roma was looking like a little spoiled brat to me. You know what I'm saying? Talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that too, man, as a people, man, we got to start putting our business out in the front street, man. You know what I'm saying? Putting our business out for everybody to see. Like, a lot of stuff is supposed to be kept in the house, man. Like, you know what I mean? We the only ones who do that. Only ones who do that. We the only ones who put our business out for everybody to see. You know what I'm saying? Put our business all out on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You know, half naked on the internet. You know what I mean? We fighting on the internet. A lot of these videos and all this fighting and all this, 80% of it is us. You heard? 80% of it is us acting a fool. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And that need to stop too. You know what I'm saying? This internet is not no place to be putting your business out in the front street like that. It's not. A lot of stuff's supposed to be kept in the house. You know what I'm saying? People want to put everything on the internet, man. You know what I mean? Like, that's supposed to rectify the situation that you in. That's supposed to make you feel better. No, that's all it is. Like, when you got there's something dirty happening to you, putting people out on the internet is supposed to, you know what I'm saying, make you feel better some type of way because you got done dirty or something like that. So by putting them out on the internet, now I mean, to try to embarrass them or some type of way. Now I mean, like, you know, man, come on, man. You need to cut it out, man. You need to cut it out. We all over the internet acting a fool, man. You know what I mean? That's I can't stand that, man. I cannot stand that for the life of me. You know what I mean? I cannot. It's disgusting. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, 80% of the videos is us just wilding out, man. Just doing dumb stuff, man. You know? Wasting our time with stupid stuff, man. There's a lot of time wasting with people, man. People waste a lot of time. They waste a lot of time on nonsense. When you could be doing what I'm doing right now, man. You know what I'm saying? Putting your energy into something positive. Know what I mean? Building a foundation. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's building foundations no more. Everybody wants the foundation and the house to be built already. Nobody wants to put the house together brick by brick no more. Know what I'm saying? And it's just, you know, no consistency. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you tight because somebody else is, you know, doing well or doing great or doing excellent, you know, and then you want to hate on them, but you don't have the work ethic. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to reaching your goals and you doing something for yourself, you got to work 50 times harder than what you do at a 9 to 5. 50 times harder. If you're running your own business, you got to work 50, 100 times harder than a 9 to 5. People think that running a business or doing something, you know, for yourself, you know, making money, side hustle, they think that is a 9 to 5. The energy that you have to put into it is like a 9 to 5, which to a certain point it is, but it's for you. So you got to work 50, 100 times harder than the person that's working the 9 to 5. If you're a content creator, you got to create content on the regular. It's no slack off. You know what I'm saying? You can take a break after you get to a certain point, but you in it for at least a good 5 years before you see any type of movement, not unless you putting mad money behind it. You know what I mean? If you're doing it organically, it's going to be about a 5-year wait of nonstop putting out content to really get that push. You know what I mean? Because again, you're dealing with this algorithm mess, and you know what I'm saying? I think that was the worst thing they ever created, this algorithm mess. You know what I'm saying? I really think it messed up things for content creators, because I remember when YouTube used to be that easy to get views and stuff like that. Now You got this algorithm thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can really get views, even small channels, really. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you do have to put a little bit of bread behind your channel, a little bit, to get it seen, because you got to bust through the you got to bust through the algorithm. You know what I mean? But, you know, you got to stay consistent, too. That's the only way to bust through the algorithm. You're not going to put money behind it. You got to keep putting out content on the regular. Consistency. Non-stop consistency, man. Know what I mean? Gotta keep going, man. You know, you can't stop because something didn't work, and a lot of people stop, man. One roadblock, and people just like, nah, I'm not doing it. I done had mad roadblocks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I've been doing this podcasting thing. I started off, you know what I mean, with Anchor, and you know, I made a couple dollars from Anchor, you know what I mean? But the whole format changed, and they took down my show. So I said, first I was, you know, down and out about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, why would they take my show? Because they really gave me no reason for taking it down. You know what I'm saying? Anchor's now Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Spotify podcasting. I started up there, and they deleted my show. You know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I'm going to rebrand myself, know what I mean? And come back with a better show. And that's the path I'm on right now. I rebranded myself, know what I mean? Renamed my show, and now I'm here. Know what I mean? I didn't give up, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I took my show to Acast, you know what I mean? Made a couple dollars with that, you know what I mean? And things are moving. That's what you got to do. You got to keep moving. You don't stop. Now, if I would have stopped at, you know, Acast, which you were not Acast, Anchor at the time, they deleted my show. You know what I'm saying? If I would have stopped there, know what I mean? I wouldn't be sitting here today talking to you, man. Know what I mean? You don't give up. Since when do you give up, people? My brothers and sisters, I'm really directing this towards you. We built pyramids. How the hell are you gonna give up on something, man? You mean you can't do this? We built pyramids, man. You heard? We built pyramids. You know what I'm saying? We started civilization. How the hell are you gonna give up on something, man? Everybody come from us. You heard? How the hell are you gonna give up on something? We built pyramids, and they still don't know how the hell we did that. They still don't know how we built those pyramids. So how the hell are you going to give up on something so simple as, you know, affiliate marketing, if you're into that, or content creating, if you're into that, you know what I'm saying? Or if you want to be a podcaster, if you're into that, you know what I'm saying? It's not oversaturated over here. Just put out the content, put in the work. There's no such thing as oversaturated, man. You know what I mean? People are in the world. There's no such thing as oversaturated. You know what I'm saying? That's what people were telling me when I started my show, man. Oh, it's oversaturated. You're not going to be able to make no bread with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making life-changing bread, but I'm making a little bit. You know what I mean? Making a little bit. You know what I'm saying? There's no such thing as oversaturated. It's too many people in the world for it to be oversaturated. How is it going to be oversaturated? You know what I'm saying? Your content is your content. Not only are you not biting somebody's steez, man, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be good. You just got to be different. You know what I mean? Your content has to be different from what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? It's billions of people in the world. How the hell is something oversaturated? You ever thought about that? There's no such thing as oversaturated. You know what I mean? It's a thing as Google algorithm. That's what makes it tough for your content to be seen. But you can bust through that with hard work, putting out consistent content. People do it all the time, man. You know what I mean? It might take a little bit longer if you do it organically. You know what I mean? For your content to be seen, but you know, a little bit of, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of, you know, consistency. Don't give up. Put out some good content, man. People will check you out, man. That's what it's about today, man. It's about creating content, man. You know what I mean? Being able, my thing is to be able to touch on many subjects. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the type of person that, you know, can sit there and narrow down on one subject, I get bored. You know what I mean? I like to talk about everything: sports, entertainment, finances. You know what I'm saying? Things that's going on in our community. You know what I mean? Things that bother me in our community. You know what I mean? I like to talk about everything. A little bit of politics, but I don't really follow politics anymore. You know what I'm saying? I know it's all a dog and pony show when it comes to politics and all that voting stuff. Since when does your vote matter? You know what I mean? You vote and vote and vote for what? What are you voting for? It's all a dog and pony show when it comes to politics. So I really don't touch on politics and stuff like that, man. My main thing is like our community, you know, us learning finances, you know what I mean? Us getting back to respecting each other, you know what I'm saying? Creating businesses, you know, creating jobs for our people, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? That's the type of stuff I'm in. Sports, football, you know, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan since a little kid, so, you know, I'll be talking about stuff like that. Like, I can't really talk about one thing, man. You know what I mean? You know, it's just not in me, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? But consistency is the key, though. You know what I'm saying? If you really want to be successful in YouTube world or the Instagram world or Facebook world, TikTok, you got to put out mad content, yo. I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds of videos, hundreds of TikToks. You got to go all in. Like, it's your lifeline. Like, if you don't put out content, you might lose your life type of thing. Like, you got to go all the way in. Pause. You got to go all the way in. You know what I mean? That's how you're going to be successful with it. If you don't have the bread to put behind your channel, some people got a few dollars to put behind their channel, you know what I mean, or their TikTok videos, you know, you got to nonstop content, nonstop. And, you know, you got to set a specific date when you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do content every day, or if you want to do content on a certain day, if you want to do content once a week or twice a week or 3 times a week, you got to figure that out, a schedule. Get yourself on a schedule, you know what I'm saying? And be consistent. And also too, man, you know what I mean? If you get an idea, you know, bang that content out. Pause, bang it out, you know what I'm saying? Don't wait. You got an idea for a show, go ahead and record it. And have mad shows. I'm talking about podcasting right now. If you want to do podcasting, have mad shows recorded. You know what I'm saying? Record it. So, you know, if something happened where you get sick or, you know what I'm saying, you get busy in your everyday life, you got mad shows to cover you. You know what I mean? So you can keep that consistency going. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it, man. You know what I mean? Put in that work, man. You know what I mean? The people will come. You got to put in that work, though. And it's got to come from the heart. Can't be some BS, you know what I mean? You just talking some BS, you know what I'm saying? Stuff got to be something that, things you talk about got to be things that, you know, you live through, you learn from. It's got to come from the heart. You got to be heart. You got to be real with it. You know what I mean? It can't be no BS, man, because people can sniff out BS, a lot of people. So you can't be coming with no BS. Got to be real, man. You know what I mean? But be consistency. That's the key, man. You know what I'm saying? How you think a lot of these channels popped off? Being consistent. You know what I'm saying? You got to be consistent, man. Shout out to Master P, man. You know what I mean? I hope Master P, you know, is doing well. You know what I mean? A brother who laid the blueprint, made a lot of people millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Made a lot of people millionaires that weren't even part of his clique at the time. You know what I mean? No Limit. Made a lot of people millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Made a lot of people millionaires. Because he laid down the blueprint of how to get it. You know what I mean? How to get your masters and all that. Master P did. If it wasn't for Master P, a lot of these cats be broke. That's real talk. They'll still be on some 1980s, early 90s, like, you know what I mean? Getting paperback money. Not the money they getting today. You know what I'm saying? They still be getting the crumbs if you want from Master P, man. So shout out to Master P, man. He's one of my people I look up to business-wise, man. Master P, Little Bootsy as well, I look up to business-wise, man. They go-getters, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't hate on a brother getting it. And people want to hate on people, man. LeBron James, people want to hate on LeBron James. LeBron James is constantly doing stuff for his community back in Akron, Ohio, man. You know what I mean? But they want to put dirt on him and praise Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? What the hell has Michael Jordan done for anybody? You know what I mean? But, you know, that's the way the world works. When you got a good heart, you're a good person, they want to throw dirt on you. You know what I mean? Master P, LeBron James, and you know what I'm saying? On and on and on. You know what I mean? When you're a good person, you know what I mean? They want to throw dirt on you. Kobe Bryant, they be throwing dirt on Kobe Bryant, talking about, you know what I mean? He wasn't that great. He was great, but he stole Michael Jordan's style and all this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? They want to throw dirt on Kobe as well. You know what I'm saying? Good-hearted person, good person. You know what I mean? I don't ever hear stories about, you know, Kobe Bryant refusing to autograph a kid's jersey or anything like that. I hear plenty of stories about Michael Jordan do that. You know what I'm saying? This is what I learned too. People love the douchebag in America. People love the douchebag. And I'm going to give you guys an example, you know, in my own personal life. You know, at one point when I was young, I was the guy who wanted to be not cool with everybody, but, you know, I wanted to be cool, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People couldn't stand me when I was cool and wanted to be cool with everybody. You know what I mean? Be chill, you know what I'm saying? But once I flipped that from being cool, wanting to be cool with everybody and all that, you know what I'm saying? And became the douchebag, especially at my job. When I became the douchebag, oh my God, they love me. They love me. I'm like, what kind of twisted stuff is this? What is wrong with this world, man? Once I switched it from being the cool, you know what I'm saying, to the douchebag, yo, everybody wanted to be cool with me. I'm like, yo, people are twisted, man. People are so twisted, man. But yo, man, that's all I gotta say, man. You got some goals and things you're trying to reach in the world, man. You know what I mean? Be consistent with it, man. Just because you got some roadblocks, you know what I mean? Things don't work out in the beginning. You keep moving forward. You keep pushing. You keep striding. Consistency. I started, you know what I mean, doing mail order. Got a couple roadblocks in my way. You know what I mean? Things didn't work out like I wanted to in the beginning for us. But guess what I'm gonna do? Keep mailing until I get it right. Keep mailing. And that's what you guys do. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it costs. Because I know once I get it down pat, it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna do. Keep mailing. You know what I'm saying? Direct mail is a great place to be into as well. And people forget about direct mail because the internet took off and, you know, everybody's doing the internet thing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's a space where, you know, people don't really use anymore. So I know once I figure it out, how to do it, oh, it's going to work, man. It's going to work. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning, like I said, I'm learning. You know, direct mail is a new space for me. You know, I come from the space everybody else comes from, you know, internet marketing. You know, I've been doing that for a while. You know what I mean? And, you know, direct mail is new. But once I get it down to a science, man, I ain't even worried about it, guys. But, yo, thank you, everybody, for tuning into my podcast, man. I really appreciate it. Again, if you got YouTube, man, check me out on YouTube, man. Same name, Jupiter 9 Podcast Show. Come subscribe to my channel, man, where my shows will be uploaded to YouTube. Know what I mean? But that's my take, guys. I am your gracious host. Please share this with everybody. Know what I mean? I am your gracious host, Jupiter 9, and I just want to say peace and love to everybody. Take care. One.